Hello, Ariel.
Hi, Matthew.
Alright, so do you remember where we left off?
I absolutely do not, and I was going to ask you if you did.
Yeah, I was hoping that you did. I think, like, the real broad strokes version of this, to summarize what happened last time, is Miriam's dating life is in shambles, but she might be taking her first steps on the journey to love herself first.
Yes, you're right. That was the whole um discussion there.
Yeah, that was like the entire last episode that we recorded. Of course,
Right.
our character, Sexy Cal Pizza Kit, is is not Miriam, is not on a journey to love themselves first, and we are, just I can't wait to see how we end up with Colonel Sanders. I guess.
One can only hope that's the conclusion we're barreling towards, even though I'm a little bit skeptical.
I am also a little bit skeptical. No, like this isn't a funny joke from me. I'm kind of skeptical if this has a romantic ending.
Hmm.
I just don't know what to expect from a officially licensed KFC dating sim anymore.
I think we can at least expect more fried chicken will be consumed, but whether or not romance will be happening while said fried chicken is consumed is up in the air, quite frankly.
It is mysterious like that. Is the chicken done on your? I keep forgetting that this is a game about cooking.
How could you forget? We're at the Cooking Day Academy School for Cooking and Learning of Cooking.
Ariel, I know, but nonetheless, it doesn't feel like it's really taking much of a center role in the plot.
Mm.
Speaking of plot, segue.
Yep.
You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. Um, have you heard of the concept streamer brain?
No, what's that?
It's this concept where, like, when you're streaming and you're like, because like, your brain is doing so many different things at the same time, like you're playing a game, you're telling jokes, you kind of forget how to do
Hmm.
basic things, and you're constantly like about to screw up in some horrible way. I definitely almost read this out loud as a chance to beat the penis off of Van Van, the supposed man.
Oh God, that would have been a totally different story.
This isn't that kind of game, Ariel.
Yeah, right. I'm
If
sorry, of
we
course.
know one thing, as planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Sexy Cow Pizza Kit's famous chicken pot pie. It's always chicken. It's always something very boring. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do,
No.
your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders.
I love the cherry blossoms in the kitchen.
That doesn't seem safe. It's a lot of
That's a
open
health and
flame.
safety hazard.
Yeah, in general, lots of safety hazards at the cooking school for cooking, learning cooking.
And he's making it way too hot in here too.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe he's got another cram session in mind.
Oh. No, it's
Ooh.
not that kind of game, Matthew. Jesus Christ.
Sexy Cow Pizza Kit, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Bow chicka bow wow. Things are heating up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hopefully, none of the rose petals fall onto anything that's heating up because safety. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
Like that he strikes a pose to tell us that.
I like to pretend he's not even looking at our character. He's actually just doing that. He's just staring into the middle distance away from us.
Classic Colonel, to be honest.
You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you.
This is me getting those text messages all over again. This is exactly the same situation. Oh, I mean, I went with the ignoring it path. I think I should have just fessed up to you immediately. I think we learned from my mistake.
We're dangerously close to learning real life lessons from this game.
Yeah.
I think you're right, though. I think that it'd be quite upsetting if we had to go all the way back to waking up in Colonel Sanders' home and spending like the next 2 minutes of this video just clicking back to this point, just because we ignored literally the previous line before this about how we were putting our romantic desires after our desires to learn cooking. So we probably shouldn't ignore it, because the game literally just told us not to do that.
Exactly.
Ooh, it worked. Did you see that spray of hearts? There was a spray of hearts.
Every time we don't lose this game, I'm so happy.
Right? It's gotten very tense.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, what are we gonna do?
Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an this is why, it's getting difficult to make jokes about this game anymore. Because it's making its own jokes about how bad it is.
Yeah, it's like, by doing that, they're forcing me to then think of more serious commentary on it.
Right? Which is very hard to do in the moment.
I'm like, well, if you're gonna make those jokes that I was gonna make, then I'm gonna talk about romance and work and those issues when they conflict with one another.
You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? No, something about power dynamics in student-teacher tropes. Although this isn't a teacher. Oh god, streamer brain.
Does he work there?
No, he's a student.
Is he a teacher?
No, he's a student.
Oh, is he a student?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, he's like he's a ringer, you know. He's an expert cook, but he's taken the beginner class just to show off and feel good about himself.
Oh man.
I don't think that's technically canon, but I would argue it's implied.
Fair enough.
Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust.
Also, it sounds delicious, and I'm hungry now.
Yeah, I haven't eaten lunch yet. I should... Oh, man. Why'd I play a game about cooking instead of eating food?
It was a terrible mistake.
My nose is telling me something else. Oh, no. Is it burning? Like my desire for you? Just kidding. Our character didn't say that. Haha. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC.
You can't goddamn smell that, you liar.
He can smell TLC up to 400 yards. It'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, I can't wait till we jump to it. Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm. That... Oh, fuck,
you know,
that does look good.
I realize that these like cutaways of the food are probably gonna be the sexiest parts of the game.
It's not that kind of game, but it is this kind of game.
The more we look at it, the more I'm like, yeah, that's good.
It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always wanted country cooking, and I could eat this all day.
Tears in his eye.
There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. That is, except cook with everything you've got.
Ugh.
How are we doing on
I feel
time?
like we're just gonna have to click through this as fast as possible to the next decision. It's gonna be a bunch of like bullshit.
Yeah, this game is.
I want to get to the conclusion and find out if we get to like even implicitly fuck Colonel Sanders or not.
We need the implicit fucking. You
Yeah.
step up. for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory.
God damn it, now I want to make mac and cheese for dinner. Fuck this game.
I'm a little disappointed that, like, I know that one of the themes in this game is, like, simple cooking is good cooking. It's, which is weirdly kind of like Ratatouille? I don't know. I haven't seen Ratatouille in a long time, but...
I never saw it.
Oh, it's good. But I digress. Aside from, like, the weird overlaps between Ratatouille and I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-looking good dating sim, mac and cheese seems like an odd choice for, yeah, I just completed this 3-day intensive culinary, like, class, and I'm gonna make mac and cheese for the final.
A good point.
Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes, per their usual over-the-top selves.
Well, I want to go to their goddamn restaurant.
Yeah, right.
SEXYCALPIZZAKIT. That sounds amazing.
It seems much more interesting. Like, look at her knife. It has a wallet chain. There's a wallet chain on her knife.
That's amazing. Ashley knows what's up. And
Yeah.
as long as Van the Man doesn't give us all food poisoning again, like, I would love to try his cuisine.
Right?
Ugh, not this idiot, though. I don't want to try what
Jesus.
Miriam's cooking.
Yeah, I mean, listen to this nerd. She has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small.
Ugh.
Is that supposed to mean
He's
something?
like those people in Top Chef where it just be like, I'm deconstructing a sandwich, and you're like, you just literally put a slice of bread next to a slice of ham, and you're telling me it's some fancy deconstruction thing. You liar! Like, that's got Miriam written all over it.
Oh god, deconstructed dishes are my favorite thing on cooking shows, because it's like, well, you certainly put every ingredient side by side.
Ah, yes, I can see the sauce next to the piece of fish. Good job.
Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. Do we think that that reserved trademark in there is part of the joke, or like the actual legal team was like, no, you have to remember, this is ours.
I think it's probably a legal thing. It's a trademarked phrase.
The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10. I don't know if I'm reading the actual copy of this game or having a stroke. It's great. Starts at full 10 out of 10, beating a penis. Who knows? Who knows? Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air.
What?
Egg wash. Just gonna hit the screenshot keys. Great. Perfect. I need to keep that for something. I'll figure it out later. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Bastard
I
Blast.
learned nothing from this 3-day cooking school.
I like that. Fuck it. I don't have anything funny to say about Miriam. Fuck Miriam. Ooh, Van, here we fucking go. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin.
Oh, he's making seafood again. I will hard pass on this, considering last time someone died.
Let's rock and roid. That's almost related to food. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. This
Ooh, petty.
is it petty, or are we supposed to think she's talking about herself?
Oh.
Is this a
Or
cell
it's
phone?
very hilariously self-deprecating.
I don't know. I'm tired of thinking about this game. Even Clink.
We've already been playing for about 15 minutes too, so we gotta
wrap up this cook-off.
I know. Oh god. Why? We don't need everyone's move. This is so stupid.
When did Clank learn to speak English? See, I didn't bother saying it because I knew the game was going to point it out.
Yep.
It's as
Wow,
the
cool
singularity was foretold.
Oh my god.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Oh my god, does this become a game about, like, the robot revolution?
Clank's got his, like, the orgasm face on again. I was like, oh, I don't know.
Van Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you
Seems like an
frantically-
extreme reaction. Okay.
Oh, he was about to self-destruct. I might have clicked too fast. Yet, once again, I wasn't reading every single word because this game is a
dear.
little exhausting.
It is.
Oh shit. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide?
God help us all.
You've got a book of your own, and you're not... sorry. You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Next
I
time?
want to say yes, but we know. Yeah, next time.
Next time, but...
Wait, should we just click the one that's obviously wrong because we'll lose anyway? You're gonna have to get back to the spot
okay.
anyway. Then we'll just be like, okay, next time we'll do it right.
Exactly. I like that idea, although watch this be the one time that it's actually going to be like an entire branching path of the game.
Then we'll know.
Oh, too late. Too late. Oh no, the temptation was too great. You take out your own spellbook and let your instincts guide you to a page you've never seen before. It's a summoning spell that will conjure up a spork monster. Now seems like a good time to add some chaos to the mix. We've learned nothing. You have summoned me. Ah, the Broom Cooking Arena. So many fond memories of battling in this place. In my old life. In your old life?
Oh.
I wasn't always the monster you see before me. No. The monster you see before me... The copying has gone to shit in this episode. Once I was a student like yourself who attended this school.
I also wanted to fuck Colonel Sanders because he's been taking classes here for so many years.
Spork Monster Nose is the book you're holding. I see what's going on here. Things aren't going your way, huh? Been there, my friend. I try to cast a spell on myself to imbue my body with the powers of my favorite foods. As you can imagine, things did not go as planned. When spells say, only cast in case of emergency, they mean it. I'm kind of in a pinch here. Got any better ideas? The spork monster's smile curls up mischievously. Maybe this wasn't an instant fail path.
I don't think it was. I think he's going to give us a valuable life lesson, and then we're going to go the right path anyway.
Yeah, it's almost like our decisions don't really matter in this game. Next time, on I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-looking good dating sim, nothing continues to matter.